I discovered hip-hop in high school, and hip-hop changed everything for me. Music allowed me to speak my mind. Music allowed me to get the words out. I discovered hip-hop, and that's when my life changed. Hip-hop was everything.
For my city, for my city, Cap City, that's what I've been talking about. Talk about it. I'll break it down cause I'ma lay it on the line. Okay, you got me, biggest fan of all time of the city and the spot. I mean, look who we got, in my opinion, best place on the whole damn rock. We got it made.
Music's my one true passion. It's something I've felt since I was young, and just really felt it deep down since way back, and just wanted to get in there and get my hands dirty and try out different things, try out different recording techniques and different sounds, and just banging out beats and different sounds. It was just so inspiring to me, and one thing led to another, and I started to, write lyrics to go along with the music, and found out that it was a way for me to kind of cure my stutter and get the words out and kind of show the intensity and the passion that I had, and actually be able to release it in the moment and just get it out there with fire, which evidently is difficult to do in regular conversation.
Hi, good morning. My name is Heather. How may I help you today?
Hello, could I have a medium coffee with 2 milks?
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. And so your coffee looks correct on the screen?
It does.
Okay, it's me 160. Please drive it up when you can. Screen will help you at the window.
Thank you. One of the joys of going through a drive-thru with a stutter, the word milk is a tough one.
Cause you must have forgot we double trouble, bubble, bumping the hot. We dancing it. Instruments.
Those that know me as a regular person are surprised that I rap, and they wonder how that works, whereas people who know me just for my music, when they meet me, are so surprised that I stutter, because it's one of these weird right brain, left brain things.
Stake a claim, yo, cause I'ma stake mine. As pretty much your biggest fan of all time of this little.
Stutterers speak with the right side of their brain, which is the side of the brain that is less adapted to speech, whereas regular speakers speak with the left side of their brain. But whenever you do anything artistic, it basically allows you to bridge the gap between the sides of the brain and access the side of the brain that was meant for speech. For example, they teach bad stutterers to sing when they talk because it's all very smooth and there's a lot of intonation and it's all up and down. And it's the same thing for me with rapping. Yo, 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 I could rap on the microphone, and I'm able to get the words out. And it's the same thing if I were to act doing an accent. Like, good day, everyone. I could speak in a British accent and not a problem at all over here.
Coming out the place, Cap City, with no joke. That's dope.
I was teased a lot as a kid. I wouldn't say I was bullied that badly. For some reason in my mind, I see bullying as being quite a physical thing. I've been in fights because people have made fun of my stutter, but I was very fortunate in that I was a big kid. I got my growth spurt when I was in grade 3 and was quite a big kid, so a lot of people might have teased me or mocked me, but they backed up pretty quick when I would come up to them and confront them and say, like, why are you doing that? What's the deal? So I was incredibly fortunate in terms of my size, but there were still older kids that would pick on me and tease me, and you learn after a while to just ignore it. And you also learn that kind of getting upset or fighting back does not pay off in the end. It's often the worst thing you can do. So I learned to just let it roll off my shoulders and kind of stand tall and grin and bear it.
The talks I'm giving schools like yours, I tour around and I speak at about 2 schools a week, and this is a song that was inspired by that. So I'll let you guys watch it. It's got a powerful message at the end. Here you go.
I would say the people I looked up to were my parents, who instilled the confidence in me to be able to go out in the world and encouraging me to do whatever it was that I wanted to do despite having this speech impediment.
Yo, here I go again, I wrote a couple more bars. I've been writing all night, trying to reach for the stars, you know, trying to get it going just like everybody else, and come up with something new and give a dose of myself, because that's the only way I get this thing to fly. So if I die trying, just remember I tried, and that's the very same thing that I told those kids talking to in school, trying to show them I live, because I'm up here trying to tell them how to
talking to these kids is the most rewarding thing I've done. You know, I do music and it's great to play a show, but to do one of these talks and have all these kids hanging on your every word is just huge.
I guarantee you there's not one person in this room that doesn't have something about them that they don't like, or that they don't want someone to see, or don't want someone to know about, right? It's human nature to look inwardly and get self-conscious, and we're all a bit worried about these things. So if you can
dig deep and stay calm and just realize that you are a great person, and again, you focus on the good. You focus on all that good. Do not listen to the bully. Just focus on the good and carry on your way. That will take you so far in your lives. Now, that being said, I know that
you know, I've had this stutter and it's been tough for me. It's been tough to deal with, but now I'm using it for good. Or all the struggle was worth it so that I could now stand up in front of these kids and be a hero, or to show them that yes, I've struggled, but just because you struggled doesn't mean you can't do great things, or doesn't mean you should give up and pack it all in. It's so that kind of thing is what keeps me doing it, and I love it. It's so great to look out into a crowd, and man, these kids, they're all leaning in, and they're so stoked to be listening to me, and even though it takes me so long to get the words out, they still want to hear what I'm saying. I was incredibly lucky that I didn't get teased worse than I did or whatnot, because there's all sorts of stories out there of kids who just take a nosedive because of all the different things that get thrown their way. But I feel as though my upbringing was positive enough and supportive enough that I was able to kind of get through and get by, and now I'm a success story, and I'm out there talking to schools and talking to kids, trying to encourage them to do the same things that I did. And I've reached the point now where, yeah, I suppose I am a success, or I'm a successful stutterer that's not quiet. I'm out there talking, and I'm the first person at a party to come up to someone and introduce myself and to speak. So, yeah.
Good job.
Oh, that's the one we're gonna use.
Yeah. I'm feeling good,
That just adds a bit,
I feel
which we can figure it after, or feel free to play around. But I was thinking we just added it just a little bit to just beef up the. Tonight is we've been working on my newest track, which is a track called "Feel Good," and it's inspired by my talks at schools and all the motivational speaking I've been doing lately. And the idea behind the song is I wanted to write a song that I could sing live and have a lot of crowd participation. And so I wrote this song called Feel Good. And I basically say feel, and the crowd says good.
I'm hoping I can get all you guys to sing or to shout out, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to incorporate that recording into the song. And once it's done, I'll let your teachers know, and you guys can all check it out. It's going to be super cool. All right. Hey, yo, I feel good. Hey, yo, yo. Feel good. Yo, I feel good. And yo, yo. Feel good. Yo, I feel good. And yo, yo. Feel good.
I'm feeling good, yo. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, yo. Hey, yo, I feel.
We've all got hearts, and I've found that when you show your heart, everyone kind of gathers in a little closer, and that's what's so cool, and that's kind of like the feeling and the idea behind this new song, Feel Good. Like, man, we feel good. Like, be proud of who you are, feel good about who you are. Here we all are. This is a moment. Let's all shout it out together. Like, feel good.
Hello there. I was also hoping to buy the person's order behind me if I could.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. I drove through this drive-through 2 years ago, and I won the car.
Oh, did you?
And
really?
so this is something I do from time to time. I like to buy.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Yeah, I won a car from Tim Hortons in the roll up the rim to win contest.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Yes, it's a bit far-fetched, but I can't help but think that when you put good vibes out there, you get good things back. And this is one of these small things that, along the way, you do get rewarded.
Get in mind. Yes. Go loud. Now. High hell of a way to get it started. Everybody bumping so they know just where their heart is. Mind's here, my mind's clear and I'm set. You ask for it, so it's what you gonna get.
When I won the car, after I won the car, I came back to this exact drive-through, and I wrote a thank you card to the lady that served me, and I put a $100 bill in the thank you card, and I dropped it off to her. And needless to say, she was very excited and incredibly grateful. So part of the whole giving back and kind of spreading the love.
I've had so many doors open because I've been positive. I wrote a positive song about Ottawa in Cap City, and it landed me on the front page of the newspaper, and then I got a call from the Sens, and I got a call from Rogers TV, and all these wonderful things happen because of this positive song. And it's this kind of positivity and keeping yourself up has gotten me through life with a stutter, right? It's very easy to give up and be like, this sucks, I have a speech problem and I just want to be quiet and sit in the corner and not say anything. But that's not living, right? You got to go out there and you got to like feel it, feel life and enjoy it and be happy with what you have. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at all the stuff you do have. And that was the basis behind Cap City and the basis behind my life in general.
feeling good, man. Yo, I feel. You guys are amazing.